Continuing on with my Manifesto breakdown series, here I have discussed some pledges by the Scottish Green Party. The topics have all come directly from the Manifesto, and I've chosen some different topics from the previous SNP breakdown. I did this because these videos are not intended to be direct comparisons, but instead they're designed to give you snapshots of information you may need to help you decide how to cast your vote in the upcoming Holyrood Election on May the 6th, 2021. That's enough preamble. Let's get right into the breakdown of the 2021 Manifesto for the Scottish Greens. The Scottish Greens, which I'll just be calling the Greens for the remainder of the video, are slightly different from the Green Party represented in the Westminster system. The Scottish Greens support independence, and they were the only party other than the SNP to support independence inside the Scottish Parliament. The Greens have laid out their manifesto into the following categories: our economy and infrastructure, our land, seas and environment, our place in the world, our public services, and our society. Since I used 5 topics from the SNP manifesto, it's only fair that I use all 5 of the Greens topics, each having their own subheadings. First up is a green economic recovery, which the Greens have set as a priority given the ongoing pandemic. They pledge £3.2 billion into public transport, including into the first stage of the Rail for All programme, which is a 20-year, £22 billion project renewing our railways and supporting at least 16,800 jobs. They will also invest £3 billion into warm and zero carbon homes and buildings, leveraging £7.5 billion in private investment and creating over 75,000 jobs. On top of this, they will invest a further £895 million to restore Scotland's natural environment, which will create over 6,000 rural green jobs. Secondly, there's land reform, where they pledge to introduce restrictions on overseas ownership of land in order to protect Scottish green spaces, increase funding to local government to tackle derelict and vacant land, prioritising it for future developments, as well as regulate the sale of land of national and community significance. Moving on to constitutional matters now, and the Greens pledged to call for a second vote on independence and have the vote before the end of this parliamentary term. They will also continue to build the case for independence and are committed to Scotland's place inside the European Union. On education, the Greens want to ensure young people know their rights at work, including the role of trade unions and how to self-organise, ensure high quality PSE classes and making sure it covers topics such as consent-based sex, LGBT+ inclusivity and mental health. Reduce class sizes to a maximum of 20 pupils, giving teachers more opportunities for one-on-one pupil learning, enhancing the quality of education. Recruit an extra 5,000 teachers, which is an increase of 10%, and eliminate unnecessary uniform costs. Finally, we move on to their plans for justice, and they want to support the full integration of the British Transport Police into Police Scotland. They also want to enshrine the right to lifelong anonymity to victims of sexual crimes into law. The Greens want to decriminalise the sex work industry in order to crack down on human trafficking, protect the workers from abuse and exploitation. Finally, they want to improve the living conditions of prisoners by bringing forward a framework of rights. Just before I get to my closing statement, I would like to remind people that polling places will be safe across Scotland, but there are other ways to vote as well, such as by proxy or by post. However, I should let you know, if you wish to vote in the upcoming election, you must register by the end of the 19th of April 2021. That's 11:59 PM the day this video is uploaded. If you're not registered, you can't vote. The link to register is in the description below, and there you will also find eligibility criteria. Thanks for watching. I hope you found out some policies you were unaware of, and share this video with your family and friends in order for them to gain some more information from the parties they are swaying towards. As I said in my introduction, this is not an extensive list of plans and policies, however you can find the full Green Party manifesto in the description down below. Although it's not a comparison, there are plenty of news outlets and political figure Twitter pages out there where you can see the comparisons being made. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on the upcoming election, and all I ask is that you be respectful in the comment section, even if you disagree with someone else's point. I don't add my political views to these videos, however we need to remember that everyone has got a different experience in life, and that causes them to view things differently to you. Maybe if you ask a question in a respectful way, you may have some common ground there that you didn't know about, and you might actually learn something about the way people view the world. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all again for watching, and I will see you in the next Manifesto Breakdown.